Welcome back to BBT. Today we're going to go over how I got my levels for the trades that I took and the trades that I learned to the Discord just by using one tool, guys. Just one tool. This one tool could literally improve your win rate by way, way much, right? If you just wait for price to get to discount, okay? So this morning at 9:08, I did two longs because there was a lot of swing lows, and I'll go over them here soon, and then a short. And let's go over them. So you can see best long 25,797. So come over here. As you can see, this is the 4 hour chart. This is always where I start. I do look at the daily just for value gaps, but I usually start on the 4 hour. So the first thing I noticed, right, obviously, is that there's like a fair value gap here, BPR, obviously, right? I always mark out the CEs of them too, right? So, um, and then the next thing I do is I always take the fib and do the current range that we were in, right? So, take my fib and I'll go from this swing low. Now, I understand a lot of people could get confused and be like, oh, well, we should go from this swing low, which you can. I suggest you measure it multiple different ways. Um, that's just my advice. So, like, obviously, I measured it there, but then obviously I always do the range, right? So just look at the range on the 4 hour and say, okay, this should be a good entry. Also, the thing that you need to notice is that this candle right here has no wick at the bottom of it. Price will eventually come back to grab this. It's just it happens a lot. So then we'll go down to the 1 hour, right? So we got everything marked out on the 4 hour, then we'll drop down to the 1 hour, right? And you could see that we had this big bullish fair value gap from yesterday, right? You could see, look, and you can see the CE. The CE is just the 50% of it. So if you ever hear me say CE of a wick, CE of a fair value gap, it's just the 50% of it. It's very simple. So as you can see, like this is 8 o'clock in the morning. We had news. We swept out this high, and then 9 o'clock we came up. Um, but I got this level because, like I said, the CE, and I'm going where most things line up, right? As you can see, here's the golden pocket. What did I tell you guys about discount? What did I tell you about discount? Right? So we have this mapped out. You could see that I didn't go from this swing low, right, on the 1 hour, right? Because this is the current swing low right here. Does that make sense? Right? This is the current swing low. And you could say, well, there's a swing low down here and here and here and here. But this is this is this is literally from the least swing low here, right? So what I tell you, price always comes back into discount most of the time before making its move. Um, so obviously I'm gonna put my entry right here at the, right here at the fill of the golden pocket or OTE, whichever you'd like to call it. I actually didn't take that trade today. We actually took a different trade that I called out in voice, and we'll go over that. But I just wanted to show you guys, and then you could go to the 15 minute as well, right? Um, swing low, swing high at 9 o'clock. Let's call it. And you can see it comes back into discount. Now, sometimes it doesn't always come back and fill, right? And fill the whole OTE zone and then go up. But you could see, and it edged it twice today. Um, it edged my entry. I'll get rid of this so you guys could see this twice. You can see this one was like 9 points away, this low from tapping us in, and then this one was, ticks away. And you could see, right? Alerted it at 9:08 in the morning, guys. 9:08 in the morning. So 797, 9:08 in the morning. It didn't get down here till 10 o'clock, 10:30, right? So I'm giving you these levels way before the market even opens. But I will go over the trade that we did take, right? So on the 15 minute, and what did I tell you about just using the fib, right? Using the fib from and the OTZ zone, right? So I take, right? This is the current swing low, right? And this is just on the 15 minute. And you go up to the high. You can see that. What does it come back to? You say, well, you could say, well, Gundy, oh, sorry, right here. You could say, well, Gundy, it went right through it. Yeah, if you're looking at the 15 minute. I told you guys I only look for a 25-point take profit and a 25-point stop, right? So as you can see, there's a little, see this right here? There's no wick at the bottom of it, right? Most of these candles you can see has wicks on either side. When it's like this one, right? You see how this doesn't have a wick? Obviously, price came back and got it. It's just something if you watch and pay attention to that you'll understand. So literally, I just went from um, this low right here, from this low right here to this, and I just put my entry there. I alerted it on the Discord. I didn't type it out, and you could see that it actually printed. Like if you go probably to the, yeah, you could see when we were in drawdown. Obviously, this is the 5 minute drop down to the 5 minute. Our entry was 908. 25-point stop, 25-point take profit, and that's what the trade looked like, right? So that's the trade that I alerted on Discord, on the live. I didn't actually type it out, but you can see here. I could just show some profits. Sorry guys, I gotta go through this real quick. As you can see right here, look, 10:04, and you can see that, you know, 10 o'clock. So 10:04, we got tapped in. Obviously, some people with profits, right? So yeah. So yeah, not everything I'm gonna alert like typing out. So I'm gonna call out a lot of trades in Discord, right? On the voice channel live. So if you guys would like to join, link in the bio. Have a great day. Guys, use that fib. That fib and waiting for it to come back into discount is going to take you guys to the next level. Look at the higher time frames, right? Look at the higher time frames. Map out higher time frame PD arrays, right? Look at the CE. It tapped it perfectly on the 1 hour, on the 4 hour, right? Drop to the 1 hour. Let's see. It's pretty much the same, right? Maybe a little tad bit, but you could see that the CEs of Wix fair value gaps, they're very important, especially on the higher time frame, right? Now, if this inverses this, right, is if you get IFVG on the higher time frame, I'm more bearish then and looking for it to take out, this swing low, all this engineer liquidity below, boom, right? But since it's holding the CE, this fair value gap, I'm kind of bullish. Also, just for a little bit of sauce, guys, I'm expecting this to come out and take out these swing highs here. Obviously, it's like a quadruple top up here. And then right above it is a bearish daily fair value gap. So my entry will be in there for sure. But as long as we hold this CE of these higher time frame FEGs, I'm bullish, right? I'm expecting an expansion up here. But as once we start inverting this, then right, then I'm going leaning to the bear side, to the bear side. So have a good day, guys. Use code BBT for 50% off your first month, guys. Come trade with us. We got Naz. He trades at night at market open. So if you guys don't have time to actually trade during the day, he trades at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And he's usually done within the first half an hour. Check us out, guys. Have a good one. Later.